Thank you so much. Once again, I'm Dismas Samuel Wandulu, a teacher of Nyondo Senior Secondary School. The official date for opening is actually 2nd, but now for us here, given the very big number, especially allocated by Ministry of Education and Sports for Senior 1, they have allocated us 600 students for Senior 1. So we always admit them in phases. Today we've admitted phase 1, and the rest will also report by Monday. About admissions and the advice to the parents. For us as a government school, it is true Nyondo S.S is a government school. It is under Universal Secondary Education, and the government supports us with some money, that's capitation. But we as a Nyondo S.S, the board has put in place mechanisms to support these parents from rural areas, or those ones who affordable, those who cannot afford much money to bring their children, but we try to provide quality education despite being a government school. Of course, there are parents who think that government schools do not provide quality education. An example for us at Nyondo here, most of our money is invested in science laboratory. If you look at our science laboratory, you will really bear evidence that we have the best lab almost in this region. And that is why our students have been excelling so much in science subjects. The other year, a student of PCM got 20 points and is now in Makerere University on government sponsorship doing mechanical engineering. Last year, Kimwera Jackson did the BCM, that's biology, chemistry and math. He scored an A in biology, an A in chemistry and a B in math. He's now in Gulu University doing the Bachelor of Medicine and Surgery, also on the government sponsorship. All those ones, if I looked at their families, they are not from rich families, and the parents could not afford the money for those courses. Therefore, as Nyondo S.S, we have come up with the systems to ensure quality. And you know, with this new curriculum, it is about, you see, every school result one. But then we go in detail to look at a student who has got A and B. But however, the job market now and this new curriculum is to promote skills. You may get A's, but in the future, you don't have, if you're a job seeker, you may fail to get even where to be. So for us in these schools, we encourage like this, what they call projects. We put a lot of emphasis on it to make sure that these projects are initiated by students themselves. And I appeal to the parents, don't sell all your property. You say every time you are selling land, you are going for loans to take your child to a very expensive school. Then after that, he or she has no job. If there is an opportunity to get a job, also they'll ask again for money. Then you'll have very bright graduates, but not doing anyone. So for us here, we try to help students. We do partnership with the Skilling Hub in Ruhonge. We do partnership with the Ballet School for the Deaf, which has a technical part. We recommend so that these children, when they achieve at least a certificate, they can do some work, and after that they can sponsor themselves for degrees later on their own. But for us now, we aim at making sure that we use our minimum resources, but to achieve quality education. And that is for, and above all, discipline. Because you may have A's, you may have excellent results, but the discipline cannot really keep you even in an office. And that is why for us, Nyondo being a Catholic founded school, what we emphasize. So I appeal to the parents, if you know that you cannot afford very expensive schools, please don't sell your property. You sell land which can be startup capital for the children tomorrow. You take them to expensive schools, they take all the money, you are stressed, the children are stressed, they are chased away all the time. Bring them to us even in these government schools. Trust us, once they are disciplined, they are working hard, they will succeed. Because we have we have very competent teachers. And I want to appreciate the ministry. It has posted for us around 6 teachers, biology, chemistry, physics, math, all those science subjects. Yeah, about academic performance, this year we did not perform like the other year. And the reason is because of coverage. When they had just started this new curriculum, I think senior one, I have interacted with some of our best students. They told us where they were B's, they said we would have been A's, but we had a gap in senior one where we were not well handled. And UNEB set again the senior one work majorly in the senior 4. So that already has given us a solution. And we are starting off, as a head teacher, I have to ensure that the syllabus is covered according to classes. And also the new curriculum is now picking up. The teachers have now understood how to develop questions or what they call scenarios. Now the message to the candidates is that right now, make sure that first of all they are disciplined, so that they are not invited for disciplinary action. Disciplinary committee, let them concentrate, but let them analyze their coverage of work vis-a-vis the syllabus. Because once they have covered senior 1 work, they have covered senior 2 work and senior 4. Now there they start doing revision. And they should start off immediately and to be exposed to variety of questions or scenarios.